Hey Cape, what's up? What is going on? Hey Benny. Benny Dubs. I heard Knight has been popular. Not sure why it would be good now, but I guess I'm about to find out. You thought about changes you make to that deck for best of one? No, not really. You're the Dota player, right, Scancer? You're the one who it made you laugh when I said I quit Dota on that interview. Best decision of my life. I actually downloaded it like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Worst decision in my life, but oh well. It's funny because you know it's true too. That's why it's funny. Oh, that's a draw. Oh, I got Ether Gus, so 4, 6, 9. I don't know for best of one. I've never played, or I haven't played best of one in a while, so I don't know what the meta is. I guess I just want to Gust, the only creatures that has. Gust seems good there. Gust into Solar Blaze. Dota has a very special kind of emotional handle on us. Yeah, that's one way of putting it, but probably fair assessment. Yeah, I have this problem where I get really bad with my friends. I'll play like in my pubs, I'll be all PMA and, you know, keep it positive and stuff and not at all toxic, or maybe a tiny bit, and then with my friends I'm just a monster. I don't know why. 'Cause I'm a bit better than them, and yeah, it's bad. Are you playing Yorion for the... I don't know, I haven't played best of one yet, so I don't know what people play in best of one. I think this deck has pretty good sideboard, so I could see it not being great in best of one. I think your Temur Reclamation gets better after sideboard. I think your aggro matchups... I mean, it's like typical mid-range deck, right? Where typically mid-range and control gets better after sideboard. So this deck's probably not much different. Let's see, what can I do here? I guess I should lead with Omen. Luca, that works. We'll take a Luca. Yeah, the deck is still busted. Temur Adventure is decent best of one. Yeah, I mean, that could make sense. There might be a good Fear of Wishes deck. 80 cards has a good sideboard. That's a good point. Hey King. Opponent still playing. Interesting choice. Smart choice. Why am I not practicing Historic? Dude, it was so funny that Austin rant about... I don't know, it's funny.
Today I found out I sculpted my entire life around a game that doesn't have real competitions anymore.
Hey Updraft, thanks for the cheers. Yeah, so they announced a bunch of tournaments, right? And people are upset. Probably understandably so. I don't know what Wizards was supposed to do. I'm guessing they're losing a lot of money. But I don't know if that excuses the cut in prizes. Also, I mean, obviously you can't have a real tournaments right now. And I don't know. Is deferring the invites reasonable. What are they supposed to do? Just have a 2,000 player PT after COVID is over? Seems like, honestly, I'm not saying, okay, it's not black or white. I'm not saying this is great, etc. But I'm just trying to, since all you see on social media is people dunking on the decisions, you know. I feel like there's a lot of arguments made in bad faith. Alright, I'll do Trawler, I guess, over Agent. Give me a sec, Sideward, and then I'll keep one of these in. And then there's Ether Gust. MPL Shell defends WotC, more news at 11. Dude, one thing that's funny, one thing that cracks me up is the people who are like, wow, the MPL players are silent. And I just want to be like, oh yeah, I really waited to have that MPL contract to not get into arguments on Twitter. Like, that's what I was doing all day long before. That's what I really want to do, get into arguments on Twitter with people who just deal in absolutes. Yeah. Yep, yeah, you got me. The reason I'm not saying anything is because of that contract, not because I value my sanity. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get the argument of like, oh, I'm gonna have to. I feel like that's like, I don't know. Really, that's your concern that you're not gonna be able to have a deck on Arena. Also, like, if you're interested in competitive Magic and you don't have an Arena account at this point, and you didn't think that at some point you would need an Arena account. I don't know, man. It's like, once again, I'm not saying, you know, they don't have some kind of a point, but a lot of the stuff I see, I was like, not impressed by your arguments. It'd go over pretty well. They just said we've lost a bunch of cash due to COVID, so we can't afford to spend as much on prizes. So Scott Seaver said on Twitter that they can't really say that because then you have got the notion that prizes go hand in hand with sales, so that then if their sales are really good, then people can be like, oh, well, sales are really good now. Why aren't we seeing more prizes? So I don't know how much of that it's true or whatever, but I guess that's something they can't really say, right? I mean, it's Hasbro. It's a problem with every big company, right? They're not out there to, I don't know, they're just riding the fine line of keeping their customers happy and making money for their shareholders or whatever, you know. I don't know, man. That's a bad take when Wizards can unlock an array account at $0 to them. Well, obviously it's not $0 to them because it's like money people are not going to spend on Arena stuff, right? So you're just wrong, right? I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying they shouldn't. Maybe just give everyone who's qualified an account, but... I don't know, it looks like they cut a lot of the prizes. Hermit, you resubbing to the corporate shell. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 10 months. If they weren't gonna... Oh, if they weren't going to honestly explain the price cuts, it would be better not to say anything at all. Pretending the season finals explain the cuts is insulting to anybody who knows basic arithmetic. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really read the details of the price pools and stuff. I mean, is it a big shock that they have to cut prices during COVID? Like, is it fair? Is it fair to Wizard to be like, oh, we're expecting full prices and everything as normal when, I mean, they're obviously making way less money right now. They cut the prices by 75%. Yeah, I mean, maybe they expect really tough times ahead. I don't know. Maybe, like they're not selling any cards right now, right? Ikoria, like no one's gonna buy Ikoria cards, right? Correct me. I mean, because there's no paper tournaments, so there isn't like. Wasn't Rosewater saying the other day like paper sales are by far where they make the most money, and they're probably going to be selling like 0 cards for the like next 6 months or something. If MPL players have MPL, I don't know, man. We play qualifier. We only get the accounts for the like arena PT, just like people who qualify. We're not gonna have special treatment for that, obviously. I mean, I don't think so. So what's going on here? Stuff. They have stuff. I don't know, man. Do I need these cards? Why did I block with both my tokens? Antifair was probably pretty good to keep here. Oh well. People bought Samikoria? Okay. I mean, is it... I was ahead of the meta with my Clarions in the... main deck, just saying. Casual people who buy cards at Walmart will still buy cards. Yeah, but I mean, people are going to go less to Walmart, buy less cards. They're going to have less money to spend on hobbies. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I'm assuming Wizard's going to lose a shit ton of money.